Welcome to this camera yogi here. It's very hot. Very hot today. I've never seen heat like this. It rained about 2 days ago, but if you look at the grass, it doesn't look like it was raining. It's terrible. It's very bad. It's all hot. I was thinking of doing some work in the garden, but I don't know whether I'll do the work or no, because I've got some plants that I've got to look after. Like I've got variety of plants like the hedges. These ones they grow on their own. They don't worry. Then we've got the grass. The grass is something else. See how yellow it is because of the rains. There's no water. So I also want to do some work behind the house. It's very bad. So dry, man. I've never seen something like, ever since I came to this area, I've never seen heat like this. There's no rain this year. The grass is suffering a lot. That's not nice, man. Yes, it's very bad. Very bad, See how yellow the grass looks like. No, it's dry. Nothing. But the funny thing is that behind the house there's a lot of the grass is green. See how yellow it is here. Behind the house it's different story, because when I water some vegetables there, the water seeps underneath and then it goes to the grass. So the grass here is also suffering. Some other plants are green. Like, so look, this one, the okra and the corn. But here, this one is really suffering. There's too much heat. But I watered it. The soil is wet. There's no problem with the soil. But I don't know. Here, see how it looks like. This is terrible. It is so hot. I've never seen such heat. It's too much. So then the funny thing I was talking about is that this side there is a little bit of growth, because when we water these flower beds, the water seeps underneath. Yeah. Even on this side, the grass is really green, very green, and everything it looks like very good for the grass here. And the corn is growing very well. It's very good and grass, and I mean very green and growing very well. And then the funny things that I discovered that it is about to start flowering. And I looked, I saw some of it there. It is like flowering, So I decided that today, because it's my last off day, what I will do, I will put some fertilizer that will boost it to flower more. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll get I'll be applying the fertilizer, the urea fertilizer. See what happens. Because of the heat, how the spinach looks like now. It's just wilting. See over there how it is, because of the heat. It is terribly hot. These vegetables they are not showing, but see, all this is bent. Or some of they're bent, but it doesn't mean that there is no moisture in the soil. There's a lot of moisture in the soil, but the problem, the heat is too much. So all these ones, they look very, very bad. But because I'm not working today, but I'll be working from tomorrow until Monday. I think the best thing to put this fertilizer is today. I'll apply the fertilizer and then maybe try to cut the grass, or maybe just leave the grass for Tuesday. Just wait to today, I will just apply the fertilizer to the corn. So the vegetable garden here is growing very, very, very well. Very nice lettuce, very, 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 very beautiful. And this is a lemon grass. This one, and some of it on the other side. All these are growing very well. And here, the corn is growing very well, but the spinach is not doing very well because of the heat. It can't take it. You know, here it looks good, but I'll have to apply the fertilizer today in a few minutes. So I'll go get the fertilizer ready and then start doing the work. So I think what I will do today is just only to apply the fertilizer and then water the kale here. It looks like it's wilting because of the heat. So that's what I'll be doing. That's what I'll be doing. But I think I will have to wait a little bit. At the moment it's about 5:30, but still it's terrible. Still very, very hot. Maybe wait to around 6. Apply the fertilizer, then water, then that's it. That's what I'll be doing. Because now it's too hot. If you water when the temperature is like this, is not good. So yes, for the lawn, I think I will leave it as it is, but still overgrown. But it's growing very well, very green. Because when I water the garden there, the water seeps underneath and comes there. Even there, some of it will seep into the grass all the way up to the end. So find that the grass is growing very, very well. Yes, that's what it is. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yes, the fertilizer that I'm going to apply today is this one, the urea, which is good for flowering plants. It has got 46% of nitrogen. And then that's what I'll be applying. That's the only one that we have here. But at home in where I come from in Zim, we always use ammonium nitrate. It is nearly similar to this one, as long as it is got a high content of nitrogen. That will be good, because that's what is required when the plants are flowering. So I want to put most of this fertilizer now, because as I saw that some of them are showing signs of flowering. So this fertilizer is the best one, the one that has got a high content of nitrogen. I saw that on some of this here, this part here, it shows that it is now starting to flower. So that this one is the indicator that it's flowering. So the best thing to do is to just maybe apply. I don't know why this one is suffering. It looks like it's suffering from moisture stress. But I will water in a few minutes. After applying, I will have to water them thoroughly to make sure that they are okay. So that's what is happening now. For these other ones are also. This is the okra. I'll also put some of these fertilizers to boost the flowering. Also, you can see there's a lot of flowering on this one. But previously, I had applied, chicken manure, which is not very, very good. Not as good as the one I was showing. So I've got a few of these. They are planted on raised beds. Even these ones are planted on raised beds. And then this one is also a raised bed. So then the other ones on the back of the house, those ones are sitting on the ground. So that's what it is. So what I will do, I will start applying this one. I've got half of it left on this one here, so I applied it last year, and I've got a little bit left, you know. So I'll use I will use this one, you know, before I open the other one. I'll use this one. So we'll start with this one here. I think this one really needs a lot of water. I just sprinkle the fertilizer around, just like that. It will dissolve and go down into the soil, and then the magic will happen. Magic will happen after that. Also here on this okra, I'll put a little bit of this stuff to boost the growth, because this fertilizer has got, you know, high concentration of nitrogen. So that's what I'll do, to apply some of it like that by hand. Yes, and then I'll come back and also this one also on a raised bed. I'll put some of this. Put some of this fertilizer. Yeah. Once I water, it will dissolve and go down into the soil, which will be good for the plants. So then now I'll go to the back of the house. I'll carry this big bag with me and continue applying. And then after that, then I will start watering. That will be good, because I'm working tomorrow. I have no choice. I've got to do something to help these plants. You know, I'm the one who planted them, so I must make sure that I make the required nutrients to be available for them. You know. And so they will be okay. So this one works very, very well. It makes the plants to flower very, very, very strongly. Then the leaves will become green, very, very green, because of the nitrogen content of the fertilizer. So after watering, everything will change. Yes, everything will be good for the plants. So I'm finishing this half packet that I had. It just did for a few, only one bag. So it's not enough for the rest of the garden. So I'll open up the other bag and finish up this area. Okay, finish up this other area. Yes, that's good. Yes. Yeah, then that's it for that one. Then we'll get the other bag. This one. So hot, man. It's very, very hot. It's terribly hot. Terribly hot. In about a week or so, everything will change. It will look very different. After only 1 week, it will boost these plants. They look very, very different. They'll be looking very, very amazing. Yes. So I'm happy that I noticed that they are already starting to flower. So by putting this one, it will boost the flowering. Once more flowers come out, then that means more yields. Yes. That's what will be happening. Now there's more there. And that one there. All the plants, once we put this fertilizer, they grow they are boosted, they grow very, very rapidly. They become stronger. So now I'm coming to this part. Yes. Yeah, but it's so hot, man. This is not good. This is not very, very good, really. The heat is too much. The heat is too much. It is not good. So hot, man. Yeah, I'm done now with the application of fertilizer. So the next thing to do now is to I'll go get the hose pipe and water this area. And then that will be it. Stay tuned. Yeah, now I've decided to start watering. Start watering these plants. I've got some citrus here. I'll also water them, you know. Because it's too hot for everything, for everyone. It's not good. For the plants, for humans, for every animal or ever creation, it suffers from this moisture stress. So this is what I was watering. So that's where I was applying. Sorry, that's where I was applying fertilizer, and make sure that it is thoroughly watered. Thoroughly watered. That some of these leaves, they show that it was drying up because of moisture stress. But the great thing is that I'll be working from tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for 4 days. So during that time, I won't have a chance to look after these plants. I don't know what will happen. This is okra. So I applied a lot of fertilizer also here. Yeah, you see, they are also flowering, so they need this kind of fertilizer when they are flowering like this. Once you put some more of this fertilizer, everything changes. A lot of things changes. You find that the plants will tend to be deep green, very deep dark green. We show that there's, yeah, they're getting enough fertilizer, and then by that time the flowering is very good. If they're in that state, they flower a lot. If it is like corn, instead of producing one or only one cob, it may produce like in the country where I come from. If you apply this one, sometimes you find that one cob can produce three cob. One corn plant can produce 3 cobs, which is very good. So you get a bumper harvest during that year. If there is rain, enough rain, then it's a bumper crop, bumper harvest in fact. So yeah, I watered it very well. Very good watering. See how it looks like. There is not that much on this one. So I'm going to pull the hose pipe to the back. I think on the way I have to water some areas that I think they need water, like here. See, there's a lot of moisture stress. Some of the areas are drying up, but I don't care about these areas, Some of these areas are useless. That's why I'm not watering the lawn at the front. Just waste my water for all that grass. What happens, even if it dies, once it starts raining, it will grow again. So why worry? Leave it alone. Let nature take its course. If it dies because of the dryness, when the rain comes back, it will grow. But for my plants, the plants I've got here, my corn and the other vegetables, if I don't water, they die. Once they die, then I need to replant, which is different from these other ones. These other ones, once they die, and it rains again, then they start growing again. Yes, so even if I don't, look after them much in terms of watering, they'll still be all right. When the rain comes back, they'll start growing again. These other plants are my corn and vegetables. Once they die, that means I'll have to buy some new ones. My effort will have been wasted. So the best thing is to just try to continue applying whatever effort that I have to make sure that they grow. They don't die. That's what I'm trying to do. So these ones, I think by so doing, I'm making a little bit of a difference, so that it's better than not that they get a little bit of moisture like this, they won't die. The good thing about the grass is that when a lot of it is on one side and then on the other side there's nothing, that means when the rain comes I can transplant most of it from here. See here, everything's okay. Everything's growing very well here. Okay. Hello? Hello? One who's nothing to love. In that peace, everything is beside me. With the infinite creator. Please, you can't compare him with him by calling him God. It doesn't even fit because he's more than that. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kamerayoki. I've just finished watering and it's still very hot. I'm sweating a lot. Still very hot, but the time is about 20 to 6, 25 to 6. But you won't believe how hot it is. But it's a little bit better because it's started to get a little bit windy, but still it's very hot. So that's what it is. I've just finished the watering. I've done the application of the fertilizer, and I've watered my garden very well. I'm very happy. It's progressing very well. And the corn over there, another one there. It looks so beautiful. I'm always very happy when I look at what I've planted growing so nicely like this. So this corn I planted second week of December. I think so, somewhere around that time, second week of December. Now they are showing signs that they are flowering. So in about maybe 1.5 weeks, all the flowers will be out, and then it will be starting to grow some cobs on the sides. So when they are very healthy, they can give you maybe 3 or 4 cobs from one plant. But I remember a long time ago at home, I used to plant a certain variety of maize that produced 6, 4 to 5, 6. If you plant it well, if there's under very good conditions like enough water, as long as you weed, there's nothing that wastes the nutrients, and then also the soil is good, and then make sure that you apply the ammonium nitrate fertilizer that will boost the flowering. Or with that kind of maize variety, we used to get 4 to 5 or even 6 cobs from one plant. I remember one time around the 90s, I had a very small plot, which is less than maybe about 100 by 100 meters, something like that. Maybe 60 by 60, something like that. So 60 meters by 60 meters, I got about 2 tons of maize from that. I ended up selling some of the maize, or I used to give some of the people, some of my relatives who were lazy, who didn't want to rely on themselves, So that's what it is with this one. So I'm done today. So for the next 4 days, I'll be at work. I have no chance. That's why I've decided to just do this today here, so that by the time when I'm at work, I won't worry that there will be any moisture stress. But when tomorrow it becomes hot like it was today, well, that means day after tomorrow I'll need to water again, because today was terrible, very serious, very serious. So that's what it is. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and all those guys who always watch my videos, please watch from the beginning of the end, and please subscribe. That's the only support that I'm asking for from people. If you want to support me, subscribe to my channel, and also when you watch my video, just watch from the beginning to the end. That's what I'm asking for. So what I would like to say is that I wish everyone a blessed 2026. I wish you a very progressive 26 in all your endeavors. May God bless you, so that whatever you touch with your hands turn into gold. in this year 2026. A lot of people, they always say that this year 2026 is the year of opportunities spiritually. So if you are that kind of person who's spiritual, it's a year for you. So you will go up the ladder. But if you don't believe in such things, well, then it will be a kind of a different story for you. So that's what it is. So with that, I would like to say, see you on the next video. Bye-bye.